commentary. Reggae Boys commentary, live and direct every time.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices, infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beet and thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed.
At this exact moment, in 3 weeks from now, it'll be kickoff as Jamaica tackles the Dominican Republic in their first match of World Cup qualifying. Where will you be as Jamaica takes on the Dominican Republic for the third time at the senior level? Jamaica against the Dominican Republic doesn't take place often in football. In fact, the last time you could say both teams met in a senior level sense, it would be on the Reggae Girls side as the Reggae Girls defeated the Dominican Republic by 4-1 at Sabina Park on their journey to the 2023 World Cup. Where will you be for Jamaica's first game, Jamaica's opening game of World Cup qualifying? Where were you when Jamaica opened their 98 campaign with a 1-0 victory over Suriname? Where were you when Jamaica opened their 2010 campaign with a 7-0 victory over the Bahamas? Where were you in 2012 when Jamaica defeated Guatemala by 2-1 to kickstart the 2014 campaign? Where were you when Jamaica started the World Cup qualifying for the 2006 campaign against Haiti at the Orange Bowl Stadium in Miami, Florida? Hello everybody, I'm Simon Preston and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the platform where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. I see a lot of comments in the chat and we're going to be getting to it quite shortly. But again, I just want to plead with persons and say, please hit the like button. And after doing so, to hit the subscribe button as well. that would be greatly appreciated as well, guys. Okay, hit the like button, and after doing so, to hit the subscribe button as well. Okay, we would all appreciate that greatly. Okay, hope you guys appreciate that, and then we can be able to go straight into this video that we're talking about right now. Let's get right to the comments, shall we? Up on live, ready for this. My word, 3 weeks to go. Yeah, 3 weeks to go. Exactly 3 weeks to go. We would now be in the second minute of the game against the Dominican Republic. So yeah, you're absolutely right. Danny Spalding says, "One up, Simon. Thumbs up." Hey, Danny Spalding, how are you doing, man? How are things? Hope you are doing well, man. Enough respect and big up. I'm so special. Make sure every man a yard buy them tickets. That's all me I say. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. 100%. Every man has to do that, and there's ample time. We have 3 weeks, and it's important for everybody to go and purchase tickets. And so Special says, "Big up, Simon, watching from Jamaica." So yeah, you guys can let us know in the comments as well. Where are you watching this video from? Kingston, Mobay, Westmoreland, St. James, Trelawney, St. Anne, St. Mary, Portland, St. Thomas, Kingston, St. Andrew, St. Catherine, Clarendon, Manchester, St. Elizabeth. Where are you watching this video from? New York, New Jersey, Florida, Virginia, Maryland, California, Seattle, Toronto, London, Birmingham, Bristol, Manchester, Yorkshire. Where are you watching this video from? Let us know. I'm eager to hear. Mario Russell says, "Up, Simon, up." How are you doing? Yep, 3 weeks to go, guys. 3 weeks to go, and I'm going to provide some more information in a few minutes. Danny Spalding says, "Like up the live, people." Thanks, Danny. That's appreciated. Yeah, you heard what he said. You heard what he said. Well, big deal in. You know what you'll have to do? You'll have to come to the National Stadium on June 6th and see it for yourself. That's what you'll have to do. Simply put. MPEG TV says, "Greetings." Greetings, bossy. Hope you're doing well. Clayton Meyer says, "Greetings, Simon. Ready to support the boys." All right, Clayton Carey, that is wonderful. MPEG says, "Clarendon." Clayton Meyer says, "Atlanta, Georgia." Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Nice. Yeah, you have non-stop flights from Atlanta to Kingston and Atlanta to Mobay. So that's good. That's cool. And as we know, there's a huge Jamaican contingent in Atlanta. You feel like you're literally in Jamaica when you're in Atlanta. So I fully get what you're saying there. So okay, cool, cool. Right. So everyone that turns up to the National Stadium on June 6, 2024, everyone that purchases a ticket on the day, everyone that enters the stadium, whether you're sitting in the grandstand or whether you're sitting in the bleachers, you are all encouraged. The dress code is gold. That is the dress code because we want to see a sea of yellow in the stadium. So we don't want people to come to the stadium wearing pink and blue and white and violet. We want to see the national colors, right? The gold, the green, and the black, right? Because that helps tremendously in the grand scheme of things. Lee says Queens, New York. All right, New York, New York in the house. You got Queens, you got Manhattan, you got Bronx, you got Brooklyn, you have Long Island, you have. Okay, all right. I think that's all the boroughs. You know, so yeah. The World Cup qualifiers now. The first World Cup qualifier will take place on the 5th. That's Antigua against Bermuda. But what you're seeing on your screen right now is Jamaica's group. Guatemala takes on Dominica at 9 p.m. Jamaica time. All right? And Jamaica takes on the Dominican Republic at 6:30 p.m. Jamaica time. All right? On the 8th, which would be on the Saturday, the British Virgin Islands hosts Guatemala at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. All right. And the next day, the Sunday, Jamaica battles Dominica in Dominica. All right. You guys understand? And on the 11th, which would be the Tuesday, it's going to be the Dominican Republic battling against the British Virgin Islands at 7 p.m. Jamaica time. Okay? So at least you're aware of these matches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches. 5 matches in our group in the June window. And of course, June 2025, we have the next set of games. BVI away, and of course, Guatemala at home to look forward to. Dexter Hope says, Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, I know exactly what you mean, Dexter Hope, because it is scorching in Jamaica. Scorching hot. I know Atlanta today was about 27 degrees Celsius. Well, guess what? In Jamaica, it was the hottest day for the year on Tuesday. 34, 35 degrees Celsius, man. Crazy. The hottest day I've ever experienced in Jamaica, it was 38 degrees Celsius. That is the hottest day I've ever experienced in Jamaica. I would say the hottest temperature I've ever been in, it would be 40 and 41 degrees Celsius in Vegas. I don't think it was 40 in Vegas in Dubai. I think it was like 39 degrees in Dubai. Coldest, I would say minus 20 is the coldest I've experienced. Minus 20 in Scotland. I've faced minus 10 in Canada. Minus 6 as well in Canada. So yeah, that's what I'd say. Ty says, up Simon, up. How are you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. I see a lot of person joining this video late, and I just want to repeat the points for those individuals that joined this video late. First, welcome aboard. Thanks for being here. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. Let's get right to the information. We're 3 weeks away from the match between Jamaica and the Dominican Republic at the National Stadium. Tickets are now available and can be purchased, and the link is also here within the chat so that persons can be able to go ahead and purchase tickets at that link right there that I've just highlighted on the screen. Tickets can be purchased at that link, so please go and purchase your ticket, whether it's bleachers or grandstand. Grandstand 5,500 and bleachers 1,500. Well, Malcolm X, if you're talking about in relation to the World Cup qualifiers, it follows the same procedure as it always has been. It's always, the squad has always been announced either 7 or 5 days before a match. The Nations League, the squad was released 1 week before the game. You know, you think about the Canada games in November. The game that we had against Canada was a Friday. We know because of the rain, it was eventually played a Saturday, right? But it was scheduled for the Friday, and the squad was announced the Sunday. So usually 5 to 7 days before a window, that's the time frame that a squad is usually announced, and it has been consistent with that routine in previous windows of matches. So it follows the same sort of routine. Ramon Osborne, again, I just outlined the information that I just said a while ago. And secondly, in relation to Copa America, this is a CONMEBOL tournament, not a CONCACAF tournament. It is a CONMEBOL tournament. And in a CONMEBOL tournament, the governing body of football in South America, CONMEBOL, has the responsibility in relation to the information of whether they feel the need to release the provisional list. The final list of 23 names that will be done in June, obviously, after the 2 World Cup qualifiers that we have against the Dominican Republic and Dominica. What is the World Cup qualifiers atmosphere like in Jamaica? I would say, Lee, that a buzz is starting to kick in. I must say it's really encouraging to see the support at the Sabina Park for the Jamaica Premier League games, to see in excess of 9,000 people in the stands. I think that is an encouraging sight to see as well, where you see the entire North Stand filled to capacity, and the George Headley stand is approaching those figures as well. What's going to happen is that the final and third place playoff of the JPL will take place at the National Stadium. Okay? At the National Stadium, we'll have the JPL final, and we will also have the third place playoff as well at the National Stadium as well. All right, guys? But I would say there's a buzz so that everybody's aware right now. There's a town cry up in our range so that persons can know about the game. Billboards are going up in every parish in Jamaica as well. So like you could say the city center or the town center, where you have the clock in every parish, you're going to start to see around those areas billboards being put up. highlighting the match. So that is being worked on right now by 876 Stream, the billboards, the town crier. So that is taking place right now as we speak. And of course, interviews are being arranged to ensure that the game gets the hype, the in terms of the exposure that it needs, so that persons can be able to come into the situation. Malcolm, who said that he was out? Don't speak things that are not true. This platform is about accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity. Lisa's thumbs up. Okay. Okay. Lisa's thumbs up. All right. So yeah, that is the situation they're on in, so that everybody is aware. It's now 6:42 p.m. in Jamaica. So you could say right now, in 3 weeks from now, will be 12 minutes into the contest, because kickoff time is 6:30 p.m. Jamaica time. All right. Hello, Wendy. Good evening. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Firstly, let me just say, really appreciated. I was able to purchase tickets and hand out to persons that really want to go to the game but not necessarily can afford it, and they're extremely appreciative of this. So again, Wendy, thank you very much for your support, because persons are appreciative 100% of being able to have tickets to go to the game. So your support is invaluable and goes a far way. All right. So that is what we can see there. All right. So that you're aware. Well, Malcolm, I'm not sure when you tuned in, if you joined this video late or if you joined the video at the start of the video. But as I said, roughly 3.5 minutes ago, I said 5 to 7 days before a match. That is usually when you have a squad announcement. It follows the same consistency as you saw in the Nations League in March, and as you saw the Canada games in November, and again the games that we saw against Haiti and Grenada in October, and similarly as well against Haiti and Honduras in September. So it's the same consistency, doesn't change. Since the CONCACAF Gold Cup, it has followed the same consistency, 5 to 7 days before a match. That is usually the time frame that we have seen squad announcements take place, and it hasn't deviated from that. There may be updates in relation to, you know, as we saw in the games against Grenada and Haiti, like we saw Tavon Gray get injured, and we saw Coach Halgrimson call up Joshawn Anglin, Kyle Ming, Richard King. So we saw, updates being made, but in terms of squad, it always has been the same consistency as 5 to 7 days before a match or a window where a squad has been announced. So it follows the same consistency. So everybody should get that seared into their brain, because that is something that is consistent. So you don't have to keep saying, when is this or when is that? Because it has been consistent, Good. Wendy says, awesome. Yes, Wendy, you're representing your country extremely well. And persons who may not have been able to afford tickets now getting an opportunity to watch the national team for the first time in a long time. For another person getting the first time to watch a game at the national stadium, their first World Cup qualifier. So mixed feelings for different people. So that is why it is important. It's almost here. Are you fans ready? Yep, that is a genuine question. It's a real genuine question. Are you guys ready? We're 3 weeks to go. So again, you have to ask your question, and I have to ask everybody here. What arrangements have you made for June 6th? For those of you that work 9 to 5, are you going to bring your gold shirt in your vehicle? So as soon as you finish work 5 o'clock, you're driving to the National Stadium. If you finish work at 4 o'clock, are you going to go home and change and then head to the National Stadium? What arrangements are you putting in place for June 6th? For those of individuals that are in the United States, in Canada, in the UK, let's say that due to personal obligations, you're not able to come to the National Stadium on June 6th. What arrangements are you putting in place so that family, friends, or your fellow Jamaicans can be at the National Stadium? Because I know you want well for your country, and I know that in addition to that, you want to ensure that come June 6th, you turn on your TV and you're seeing 35,000 fans in the stadium. We have not seen that since March 2013. And it is a glorious, glorious, glorious opportunity. A glorious opportunity. Malcolm, he hasn't he doesn't have a club, so he has to find a club. That is the reality of things. These things take time. It's not a situation where you can just jump up and say, "Oh, I'm going to find another club." These things take time. And if you looked at certain how his career path has been, sometimes he's been without a club 6 months, sometimes 3 months, but eventually he finds a club. And I have no doubt in my mind that eventually he'll return to club football. Remember that you have different parties involved. You have the club involved. Is that the right move for the player? And of course, you have the agents that guide and help players as well. Is this club the right club for the player? So there's a lot of factors that go into these decisions. So things don't happen overnight. You know, things don't happen overnight. And guys, if you go on the link that I shared, right? Maybe I should put it up. Yeah, go to the link. So guys, you see this link right here? This is where you can go to purchase tickets for the game. And if you click on that link, you'll actually see a countdown until kickoff. 2 weeks, 6 days, 23 hours, 42 minutes, and 5 seconds. That's how close we are until the game. That's touching distance. Remember, I've done videos every Thursday, and in the title of all the videos, I've said 70 days to go, 63 days to go, 56 days to go, 49 days to go, 42 days to go, 35 days to go. You understand what I'm saying? 28 days to go. Now, 21 days to go. Next week, Thursday, it's going to be 14 days to go. The week after that, it's going to be 7 days to go. So yes, as I'm sure you guys would have seen, the owner slash founder of Stream 876 Stream, Conrad Matheson, has spoken on different platforms about fan engagement and what is being planned. You know, he spoke about town criers as well, and also billboards that are going up as well, and is imploring everybody that is a content creator to be able to speak about the game consistently, the upcoming game on June 6th, so that persons are aware and that there's that buzz, that excitement, and that is extremely information. Ramon Osborne, again, I'm not sure if you watched this video in entirety, but I answered this question already, and that is why it's imperative for you to hit the subscribe button, and that is why it's imperative for you to hit the notification bell as well. And as a result of tuning in late, you have to pay a penalty, which is to be able to, you know, send a super chat or a super sticker because you tuned in late to this video. You know, because that question was answered 7 minutes ago, where I spoke about CONMEBOL versus CONCACAF. There's a difference between CONCACAF tournaments and CONMEBOL tournaments. This is a CONMEBOL tournament. All right, Ramon Osborne asked it at 6:39 p.m. and I'm just seeing an old comment. Yeah. I read a comment from you, Ramon, that was 10 minutes ago. Yeah, my apologies, man. But yeah. All right, so the Dominican Republic, Jamaica, June 6th, and then 3 days later against Dominica. Oh, well, thank you very much. That's greatly appreciated. Enough respect, sir. Big up yourself. Big up. And I know many persons would have also seen songs advertising the games. I'm not sure how you guys felt about the songs that you'd have seen, or if you guys. Well, first thing first, let's go to 2022. I'm sure you'd have heard Oral Tracy do a song, Up We Go, Qatar We Go. For me, it was catchy because it spoke about the players individually, and for some of them highlighted some of their strengths. And I think if you're making a song about a national team, right, it helps when the recording artist speaks about the player and something about the player. Why? One, it shows that they're following. Two, it shows that they have knowledge as well. And three, it feels intimate when you can speak something about someone that they have done. You know, you bad on the stats like Demari Gray. You know what I'm saying? 11 games for Jamaica, 5 goals and 4 assists. You know, those are remarkable numbers for him. You know, you're highlighting something like Andre Blake, fly like Superman. You know what I'm saying? Or you're talking about, for an example, Ethan Pinnock, you know, solid like a brick wall. You're highlighting a strength of the player when they're on the field. Just calling out a player's name for me, I think there's more than just calling out a player's name. It helps when you're able to highlight something about the player, what they have done for Jamaica. You know, you know, the amount of medal Andre Blake have, it rival with Bolt. You know what I'm saying? Many people forget to wonder, but Andre Blake has a ton load of medals for Jamaica. And if we're being absolutely frank, and I'm going to be frank with you guys in this matter in particular, all right? And this is what I'm going to say is a fact. Andre Blake has the same number of medals as Michael Freighter when you combine the Olympics and World Championships. Michael Freighter has 3 gold and 1 silver medal in the Olympic Games and World Championships combined. Andre Blake has gold at the Caribbean Cup in 2014, has silver in the Gold Cup 2015 and 2017, and he also has a bronze medal from the Nations League in 2024. That's 4 medals for Andre Blake. 4 medals. You're highlighting these things. Damian Lowe, 3 medals. Andre Blake, 4 medals. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at something that is truly remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. Just think about it. Andre Blake has 4 medals for Jamaica. And that's the same number of medals as Michael Freighter. You know what I'm saying? Just let that sink in for a moment. Andre Blake has 4 medals for Jamaica. That's the same number of medals that Johan Blake has at the Olympics. Johan Blake has 4 medals for Jamaica at the Olympics, 2 gold and 2 silver. You know what I'm saying? Andre Blake has a gold, 2 silver, and a bronze. You understand what I'm saying? So, these are things that we need to speak about. These are things that are important that we need to touch on because these are things that are valuable and we need to highlight what we have done because, all of this helps when you're highlighting all of these great things that we have done. It helps us tremendously. Andre Blake has 4 medals for Jamaica and that needs to be spoken about more. 4 medals for Jamaica, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 plus 2, 4. You know what I'm saying? And it's a big deal. Andre Blake has more medals than Nikhil Ashmid in Olympics and World Championships combined. I'll leave it there. Who Jamaica playing in their first World Cup qualifying game? The Dominican Republic, June 6, 2024 at 6:30 p.m. Jamaica time. Lindsay Blake says, checking in, big up Reggae Boys commentary and Sports City family. Big up, Mr. Blake. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Well, Ramon Osborne, you can say that in relation to those players that are at their clubs, right? Championship, League One, League Two season have finished. Some of them even from the end of April. So you will have players with that 1 month or 3 week off. They will feel refreshed. But don't think that they're just cocking their foot up in LA or Dubai or Milan or Paris. No. Even when they're experiencing this time off, they're also putting in work so that June, they can rise up again because we have 5 matches in the month of June, 2 World Cup qualifiers and 3 Copa America matches. July, we have the knockout stages of the Copa America, quarterfinals, semifinals, third place playoff final. Lee says, when am I going to drop my song? Lee, the thing is, I don't know how to do a beat, meaning I'm not a technician that can do a beat. Can I write something? Sure, I can write a tune. But you would need like a producer, a studio man that can do the boom, boom, chit, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? That part. You get me? Siobhan Brown, well, he earned promotion with Bromley to League Two. They were in the conference and he got them promoted to League Two. Well, it's now called the National League, but got them promoted to League Two. And it's an absolutely amazing thing to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? So that in itself is great. Lancey Blake, I love that. I love that confidence 100%. This is outstanding and we can't wait. This in itself is outstanding. I'm on the same page with you. We need to be going to the Copa America with assurance. Not assurance is not the right word. With us knowing that we have 6 points on the board. So that we can say, okay, 6 points on the board. All right, let's focus now on Copa America. Because we don't want for 12 months to be biting our fingers and for 12 months to be preoccupied or nervous or anxious and said, oh my God, our fate is not in our own hands. No, 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 no. We're not going to do that. 6 points on the board is what we need. Guatemala has Dominica and the BVI. Dominican Republic has Jamaica and the BVI. So we need our 6 points in our opening 2 games. And that is important. Okay? Well, AC, 5 to 7 days before the game against the Dominican Republic, will be able to have that squad reveal. It usually follows the same routine as always, just like what we had again in the Nations League. It was announced a week before. The Canada game was 5 days before. The Haiti games, it was 6 days before. The September games, it was 1 week before. And the Gold Cup was 1 week before. So again, it follows the same routine of 5 to 7 days before the window. It follows the same exact routine, and it has not deviated. You know what I'm saying? So that is what I will say. You know? So that in itself is key. You know what I'm saying? Exciting summer. Mr. Blake spoke about his excitement and he's looking forward to it. Absolutely. So again, I know many persons tuned in late, and I'm going to repeat it one more time. What arrangements have you made in place for June 6th? I want you to type it in the comments. What arrangements have you made for June 6th? You know, what arrangements have you made? Have you taken the day off from work? Have you told your boss that you won't be in on June 6th so that you can be at the National Stadium? Are you going to leave work at 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock on June 6th and head straight to the National Stadium? Are you going to bring your gold shirt or yellow shirt, your black shirt in the car so that you can support the boys at the National Stadium? Are you going to leave out from your yard to make sure that you're in Kingston on time for the game? What arrangements are you making in place? Are you going to be there to greet the team when they come out to warm up? Are you going to be there to greet the team, shake their hand, get their autograph, take pictures of them on the bus arrival? Are you going to be there? Maybe not the bus arrival in terms of pictures, but are you going to be there to greet the team when they warm up? Are you going to be there? I look forward to hear what you guys have to say, because every stakeholder has a role to play. Every single stakeholder has a role to play. We need 30,000 people at the National Stadium come June 6. We need 30,000 people in the stands. And for those of you that are not in Jamaica, those that are in the United States, in Canada, in England, in the Netherlands, in Belgium, in Germany, in Poland, in France, in Spain, in Italy, if you know that you're not going to be at the National Stadium come June 6, what arrangements are you making in place? Right? Are you buying ticket for a family member, a friend? Are you buying tickets for somebody that wants to go to the game but can't afford it? Are you making that arrangement? If you are making such arrangement, please comment in the chat so that I can see and highlight the amazing, patriotic, diligent activity that you are doing. All 100 of you watching this video right now, and not even 100 likes yet, so smash the like button. Are you doing that? Because it's important. Everybody needs to be singing from the same hymn sheet. Everybody. Everybody. The only player that would have seen the National Stadium at full capacity as a player would have been Andre Blake. Apart from him, in terms of the squad that we carried to the Nations League, there'd been no other player that would have seen the National Stadium as a player at that full capacity. And we need to give them the experience, give them the vibe of what it's like at the National Stadium. When they're about to take the shot, when they shoot, we say, goal, goal. You know what I'm saying? Make them feel that. After them solid somebody or pile somebody, we say, bah. Make them hear, make the players hear that. Okay? Yes, folks. Let me know in the chat. What arrangements are you making for June 6th? $1,500 for bleachers. $5,500 for grandstand. 1,500 bleachers. That's 10 US dollars. 10 US dollars. For the grandstand, 5,500. That's 35 US dollars. What arrangements are you making in place? Ty Rodriguez says, we'll be wearing my jersey here in Bronx. That's such a good idea. I'll now be sponsoring family tickets to the stadium. Okay, Ty, so you're saying that you have family on the island that you can buy the tickets and send to them? Because guess what? Once you purchase the tickets online, you'll see a download button. And once you press download, you can send it to them via WhatsApp or email because there's a barcode and it's specific to that ticket. You know what I'm saying, Ty? Because once you do that, you are able to send them the ticket and there's a barcode which people will be able to scan, you know? So that helps that. So if it's a cousin, a brother, a sister, an auntie or uncle, yes, man. Buy them tickets and go. Many people, I see many people spending millions and millions and millions and millions on their alma mater. On their alma mater in terms of their high school. But you're telling me that you can't buy 10 tickets for your family to go and watch the Reggae Boys, your country? Come on, guys. If you can support your high school, then you can also do the same for your country as well. Siobhan Brown, in terms of television, I believe Flow Sports is making the arrangements in terms of broadcast for World Cup qualifiers. That is not confirmed, but as of right now, there is no television or radio broadcast for the World Cup qualifiers. Remember, that when it comes to competitive games, World Cup qualifiers, Nations League, it's not the member association, it's the broadcaster and FIFA or the broadcaster and CONCACAF that plays a role in these broadcasting rights. You know what I'm saying? They play an important role here. They have an important role in this process. But big up Ty, that's amazing. Wendy has also done a fantastic job as well and making people happy to be able to come to the game. I understand what you're saying, Siobhan Brown, but perhaps in another week or so, you can perhaps remind me or ask the question again, but I'll find out for you. I'll find out for you in relation to the situation of broadcast of a game. But the reality is, we should not have 1,000 persons on YouTube during kickoff. We should have the 1,000 persons at the National Stadium. If you're in the diaspora and you're unable to come to the game June 6th, that is a different conversation. But for a man that live in Excelsior, that live at Narbrook, that live at Cherry Garden, no, man, go to the game. Lee says he's flying down for the game. Really? You're flying down from New York? What? Big up yourself. Well, you know what it's in Lee. JFK, you got Terminal 3, I think. JetBlue, JFK to Kingston. Easy peasy. You know it, Lee. Yeah, man. Simple so. That's cool. Yeah, man, that's cool. That's cool, man. Yeah, man, you know the thing. I think it's Terminal 3 for JetBlue or Terminal 4 for JetBlue. But yeah, man, that's going to be a packed flight. I can promise you that. That's going to be a packed flight. Any flight that is, JFK Kingston or Kingston JFK is always packed. Yeah, man, I understand Siobhan Brown, but Any information I have relation to any radio stations or a TV game showing the game, I'll let you know. I know KLA has carried the 2022 World Cup qualifiers. I'll follow up with them. But in relation to the TV games, I will check for you. So maybe in a week from now you can remind me, and I should have more information by then. Okay? Yeah, I should have more information by then so that you can plan things. 2 weeks, 6 days, 23 hours, 22 minutes, and 45 seconds till kickoff. That's how close we are. And you guys know the procedure, right? When you go on the website, you click on the link and then it give you an option, grandstand or bleachers. You click which one, you press add to cart, you press view cart, you enter in your card details, you check out, you press send. The tickets are emailed to you or you download them yourself on the same site and you're good to go. You're good to go. Simple, 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 easy, easy. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, that's something we should all take in, you know? So yeah, that is that. That's a good question, Lee. Very, very good question. In due course, we will all know. Derek G, I love this comment. I love this comment and I want to start. I love the comment. I love the comment. One day, Derek. One day. Could be 2 years from now. Could be 6 years from now. But one day. One day. Ty Rodriguez says, I'm already booked for all 3 Copa matches. I really hope the whole squad makes it to the qualifiers. Yes, sir. Excellent. Ty in Houston, Vegas, and Austin. And you never know, Ty. Well, I shouldn't say you never know. I said, Ty, make sure those are not the only trips that you book. You have to factor in Dallas for the quarterfinals, New Jersey for the semifinals, the final in Miami, the third place playoff in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? So all of these things will factor in. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So yeah. Yeah. The Shack Reggae Bar, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Man, you tuned in late, man. 45 minutes into this video, you tuned in late. That's why you have to hit the subscribe button, and that's why you have to hit the notification bell. And as a result of that, you also have to pay the penalty of a super chat as well. You know, I answered the question twice earlier. It follows the same routine as it always has, 5 to 7 days before a match. That's usually when squads are announced. Nations League was announced 1 week before. The Canada game was 5 days before. The game against Grenada and Haiti in October was 6 days before. The Haiti Honduras game in September was a week before. And the Gold Cup, it was 1 week before. So it follows the same exact routine. Travis Pessoa says, up Simon and up in the chat. Travis, you gotta drive from west to town for the game June 6th. Oh boy, man. Just be careful on the toll, all right? I know it's a Thursday, middle of the week, right, approaching the end of the week. Yeah, man, drive safe on the road, you know? Or you're going to take Knoxwood Express to come into Kingston. Ty Rodriguez says, I have 7 ticks here in Jersey. Get the boy. In Jersey? No man, no man, we're gonna play in a New Jersey, man. East Rutherford, New Jersey semi-final. How you mean, man? Don't sell it, man. Don't sell it. uh, honestly, Lee, I will be frank with you. I'm a Jamaican, but I don't understand that phrase. I honestly don't. I honestly don't understand the phrase. I'm born in the 90s, and in the 90s, honestly, these weren't things that were taught. I should say they were not taught to me when I was growing up especially the school I went to. Honestly, I born 90s, Lee. I never born 80s or 70s or 60s or 50s. Carlington Clock says we're going to get 6 points. In the opening two games, I agree. Thank you very much, Carlington. Much appreciated. Onwang says, good evening, Simon. What would the Jamaican? Well, I guess we'll have to find out 5 to 7 days before the game. That's the important thing. And as Coach Helgrimson always says, regardless of the squad that is selected, you get behind the team. You get behind the team. Once a squad is selected, you get behind the team. He also spoke about he understands how persons may say, well, where is he? And where is he? And where is he? And the truth is, if 1,000 of us came together, the truth is 1,000 of us would not have the exact same 23 if we were to write it down on a piece of paper. That is the absolute fact. We wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? And as Coach Helgrimson said, and he even said it last year as well, because he repeated this as well. He said, just like in Germany, once a squad is picked, the entire nation gets behind the team. And that is exactly what we should do. Whether it's Gold Cup, World Cup qualifying, Copa America, Nations League. Once a squad is picked, you get behind the team that has been selected by the head coach and the technical staff. All right. Simon, 12 of us coming up from early. Oh, yeah, said to me, 12? That's cool, man. That's cool. All right. In Kingston, if you're arriving in the middle of the afternoon in Kingston, what I would say is traffic usually starts around 4:30. So just mindful of your movements in that time frame, all right? So just mindful of your movements in that time frame. Just helping you navigate through Kingston, all right? Leah laugh. No laugh, man. Jason Good says, bless up Simon and all in shop. Bless up Jason. How are things, man? Hope you're doing good. So yeah. Yep. Yeah, Jason. So billboards are being put up to advertise the game. Town cry has been arranged, and you could say things are in motion. We're 3 weeks before the game. I was saying to persons in the diaspora, if you physically can't be there on June 6th, is there arrangement where you can be able to purchase tickets and send it to a family member or friend on the island to give the team that push that we need to ensure that we have 30,000 fans in the stadium? You understand what I'm saying, Jason? So along those lines, if somebody physically is off the island and they really want to show their level of patriotism, then they could buy tickets for a family and friend or send it to Jamaica. Yeah, send it via WhatsApp or email because there's a barcode. You understand what I'm saying, Jason? So that's an option for persons. You get me? Desmond Ranglin says, I'll be at the game on June 6th, flying from RI. RI? Oh, Rhode Island. Okay. Interesting. I didn't know that you had Jamaicans in Rhode Island. But I mean, we have Jamaicans everywhere. In fact, a research done by the United Nations showed that there's a Jamaican in every country in the world except Afghanistan. So that's the only country in the world where the Jamaican is not there. But Jamaican is found, at least one Jamaican is found in every other country in the world, which is quite remarkable if you ask me, It really is quite remarkable. Trevor says, may I reach Kingston from 12 noon? All right, 12 noon. All right, you're right. If 12 noon, that means you're going to get something to eat. All right, if you want something to eat now, if you want some really good Jamaican food, I mean, it depends what you want, but you have Kingston jerk. If you want jerk chicken, you jerk pork. You understand me? But if you say, oh, Simon, want some curry goat, want some oxtail, I would suggest a place called Sonia's as one place, or M10. Yeah, M10. Place called M10 on Red Hills Road. If you want your curry goat or your oxtail, and M10 is a place to go. So you kill a little bit of time before going to the stadium when the gates would open 4 hours before kickoff, you know? So that's just something that you can factor in into your planning. You reach town, you eat some food, and you go straight to stadium. Isn't it? Sound like a good plan, you know? So it's just something to consider and think about, you know? So yeah, that is that. Yes, yes. So that is that. Yes, folks. This weekend is also very big as well because on Saturday we're gonna have Reggae Boys defender Greg Lee. Greg Lee is in the League One playoff final for Oxford United. So Oxford United, Greg Lee and Oxford United will face Bolton Wanderers in the League One playoff final. So if Greg Lee and Oxford United wins, then he will be promoted to the championship with Oxford United. So let's keep close ties on him this weekend. And of course, Sunday, the 19th, that is when we'll have the JPL final, we'll have the JPL third place playoff, and also the last match day of the English Premier League. Will the Premier League be going to the Etihad or will it be going to London for the first time since 2017? All right, so we'll see. We'll see. First time, let's see, you know. Well, Dane Morrison, I answered this question 3 times, and what I said was that it was important for you to hit the subscribe button so that you kept notified because you have to hit the notification bell because the moment that you hit the notification bell, you are alerted of all the videos. And you know me, I go straight to the point. I don't have a very long preamble. Whenever I do my videos, I do a very brief introduction, which is roughly 90 seconds, and then I go straight to the point. So that is why it is important for persons to be able to tune in from the start of the video so they're able to get all the information because that is how I operate. When I do my content, I go straight to the point. And that is why it's extremely imperative for you as well to hit the like button, to hit the subscribe button, to hit the bell as well, and to pay the penalty for tuning in late, which is to, drop the super chat and super sticker, so that is what you need to do. But again, it follows the same routine as it always has, Dwayne. Same exact routine. 5 to 7 days before an international, the squad has always been announced. Think about the Nations League, it was 1 week before the USA game. Think about the Canada game, it was 5 days before. If you can think about the October window where we had Grenada and Haiti, the squad was announced 6 days before. When you think about the September window where we had Haiti and Honduras, it was 1 week before. So it follows the same exact routine. All right. Desmond Ranglin says, we have over 6,000 Jamaicans living in Rhode Island. I'm the president for the Jamaica Association of Rhode Island. That is amazing, Desmond Ranglin. Wonderful, wonderful. Excellent. Firstly, well, congratulations and thank you for your service to spreading Jamaican culture and spreading of Jamaican knowledge and information in the state of Rhode Island. You have been an outstanding ambassador for your country and continue to do great work. And I'm sure in terms of the Jamaican community in Rhode Island, they're also similar to you in terms of passion and patriotism for the country. And certainly, I do believe that there can be more initiatives in place where the associations of specific states can get more involved as well. And an idea that I had was, let's say that Jamaica are in the semifinals of the the Copa America. Jamaica would play in East Rutherford, New Jersey. If there's any way that Rhode Island, which is of course near to New Jersey, the Rhode Island, members of the Jamaica Association of Rhode Island could assist or put on a little, diaspora dinner or a little meet and greet with the players as well. It was done in Chicago, so the Jamaican diaspora in Chicago had something. So personally, I believe the president of the different associations, Jamaican associations in the States, have an important role to play. Whether you're Maryland, Florida, Rhode Island, I think everybody has an extremely important role to play, Desmond, and you are also playing an important role there. So anytime a Jamaican team, regardless of the sporting discipline, is in your state, they know that they have people there that they can call in and support on, and know that fellow Jamaicans are supporting them. So again, you're doing a fantastic job. So keep up the great work, okay? The Jamaica Association of Rhode Island, that's amazing, honestly. Keep up the great work. Truly is, honestly. It's amazing when we have Jamaicans overseas doing a fantastic job. I know you have a Facebook page as well, and I know that there's you have roles and different capacities as well, where you're looking for coordinators or somebody who can part-time have assistants. You know what I'm saying? So, and you congratulate, whoever is crowned Miss Universe Jamaica, like you did with Jordan Levy on your Facebook page. So yeah, it's good. Yeah, man, it's good. Because I do, look at the content on the page and so on. Yes, sir, Mr. Desmond Wrangling. That's cool, man. Yeah, man, keep up good work, man. Amazing. That's good. That's all right, folks. Desmond Wrangling, formerly of Winwood Road All-Age School, studied at Community College of Rhode Island and Roger Williams University, and of course worked as well as president founder of Health Access Bulbe International, and is now the vice president at Santander Bank. You know what that means? Money, money, money. Just pulling your leg, Wrangling. So yeah, thank you guys very much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate you all tuning into this video. I appreciate it. The clock is ticking. Time is moving by much faster, and a lot of great things to come. 21 days to go. Very, very close to kick off. So a lot of great things to come. Nitro, I haven't. I was not aware of when it was dropping. I heard about them, but I didn't know if it had dropped. So what I want to do now is set the price. And the next thing after that is shipping. Do I physically? Because as you know, Amazon works better when you are physically in the States and they can ship it to wherever you are. So that's what I would say there. So yeah. Again, folks, go on the link. I want to drop the link one more time. Mr. Galaxy, man, you tuned in 1 hour late. You're going to have to watch the video from start. Take it here. What I'm going to do, I drop in the chat the link again so that persons can purchase tickets. Right here is the link. Okay. Desmond Wrangling says, I'll see you in Jamaica soon. Sounds good, man. So here, you guys, you have the link. You have the link where persons can purchase tickets. So yes, even you, Mr. Galaxy, even if you physically can't be there on June 6th, you can buy tickets as well and send to your cousin, your brother, your sister, your auntie, your uncle, and tell them to go to the game. And I'm sure they would greatly appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So that would be appreciated as well, So yeah, that is the link. Let's get cracking. We all have an important role to play, guys. Every single one of us. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary right now.
Hi, I'm Damari Gray. You're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
I'm Altamont Freddie Butler.
And I'm Ricardo Baby Gardner, and you are watching the Reggae Boys Commentary.
Reggae Boys Commentary, live and direct every time.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beaten thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboys Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.
Hi, my name's Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
I'm Javon Watson, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Yes, Reggae Boys Commentary, like and subscribe, yeah? Reggae Boys Commentary, like, share and subscribe.
Reggae Boys Commentary, subscribe, like and share.
Hi, I'm Chris Binney, and I'm Jamaica's #1 squash player and 9-time Caribbean champion, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe and share button below.